what it do? Hi, everybody. It is Coach Libra. Y'all know what time it is. It's Libra's Thoughts. This is episode 2 where I actually have a guest. Most of you know that Libra's Thoughts started out as a TikTok situation where I was just giving my thoughts on different things that I've seen as scrolling through social media or experience in life. But you guys know that I am very passionate about health and wellness. You know, I am passionate about giving the gems to my people and really driving home the importance of health and wellness. So this take, I have my boo. Okay, I have my boo on here, y'all. I have my boo. Angela M. Mitchell, bitch.
Hey!
First of all, run your titles down, girl. Run them. Let the people know what it do, honey. Let them know, honey. Pop your shit real quick.
Oh, man. Titles. Angela M. Mitchell. Oh, goodness. Author, speaker. Hold on. International best-selling author. International speaker. Digital marketing strategist. Certified digital marketing strategist. Certified content marketing strategist. And CEO and founder of Back to Her, visionary author of the Art of Womanhood, Fierce Feminine and Fearless anthology series, and shit, a whole lot of other stuff, man. A whole lot of other stuff. But at the end of the day, I am just Angie, y'all. At the end of the day.
That part.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about mental health today. And something that her and I have in common is I have ADHD, which I didn't find out until later in life. So I struggled a lot with mental health, not understanding why I would clip off so easily or why I would get so easily hurt, or I was just extra sensitive, and sometimes things was a little hard to comprehend. Sometimes I would become on overload with just noise or lights, and I could not understand growing up why I was so different from other kids in certain ways. So I found out later in life, and what pushed me to figure out what was going on with me is my youngest boy, Lyric, who has autism. I wanted to understand why I first connected so well with some of his issues. And two, I wanted to see if there were any similarities, and if so, what tactics I can do to help me, which would then transfer down to him.
Right.
So I want you to tell us when you decided to go get your mental health checked out and discover that you had bipolarism.
Well, let's see. Oh my goodness. And like you, it happened later in life for me, right? Many years, of course. Because bipolar disorder is something that you, whether you know you have it or not, you know what I'm saying, you will have it. It used to be called, I believe, manic depressive disorder or something like that. And back, this is something, like I said, that I've struggled with my entire life. The depression, the anxiety, the mood swings, the ups, the downs, but never really knowing what it was. And so 2019, I would say, 2018, 2019. I don't know. I was just down, man. I was really down bad, struggling with my weight, struggling, period, right? With my life. I had hurt my back at work, all kinds of things. And I was just like, there were days when I couldn't even get the hell up. That I didn't want to get up, couldn't get up. And so during that, during that time, I said, let me go to this damn doctor and see, what's going on. I went to the doctor and that's when I got the diagnosis. Was, I don't know, they didn't run a test, but the symptoms and the things that I was exhibiting was spot on. It was just spot on. I would have the highs where I'm just like, I can do whatever, right? You on top of the damn world. And the lows when I couldn't even fucking move. So it was really like 2019. So that's, considering that I'm 51 years old now, that's really late in life. You know what I'm saying? That's really late in life. But it made a difference. It made a difference when I found out, because I'm like, damn, that's it. You know what I mean? That's it. That's it.
Was it hard for you to accept the diagnosis?
It was just, but not for very long. It was, but it wasn't. I accepted it. a little easier because it's like, man, finally I know what's really going on. But there's always a stigma, right? There's that stigma. You don't want to be the crazy person, you know what I mean? You don't want to be bipolar disorder, whatever. And I want to say this about bipolar disorder. People misuse that term a lot. They say, "Oh, she having mood swings. It's bipolar. Or she crazy this minute and this, that, and the other." And that's so not what it is. Yes, you have mood swings, but it's not like one minute, it's not like the Sour Patch Kid. One minute you're sweet, the next minute you're sour. That's not what it is. You know what I mean? I can go for months on a manic high. You know what I mean? And then I can also go for that same amount of time on a low. So the mood swings aren't here 1 second, and they're the next. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's what that part was. So finding that out and really having a real understanding and knowing like, wow, I know I have a diagnosis. I know what's really going on with me. You know what I mean? That made it easier. The stigma, it lasted with me for 2 minutes because really, who cares? I don't care what you think or what you don't think. You know what I'm saying about me, but it's still hard to hear when I hear people make light. It really is, because people really don't understand it. That's some real shit. It's some real shit. It's real when you so anxious, you know what I mean, and your mind is all over the place and you don't know where to put that energy. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know how to reel it
You don't
in.
know how to reel it in.
You don't know how to organize it. The shit is everywhere.
Yes. It's real when when you so damn depressed that you can barely move, or that you're eating everything, because that's where that manifested for me. You know what I mean? With it was the down part, but my depression and my coping was shit, I'm gonna eat everything. You know what I mean? So that shit is real. And I think people really need to be aware, and mindful of that. It's not it's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? It really is.
Do me a favor, explain to everybody what a manic high is. What does that look like for you?
Oh goodness. Now let me tell you what it used to look like for me, and it still does sometimes. It looks like feeling like you can do, when I say whatever, you can do whatever. It's very impulsive. I would do things on impulse, shit I probably shouldn't do, on impulse, because I'm thinking, I got this energy. I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and do this. Let me give you an example of a manic high impulse. One day I'm driving along and I hear this commercial for a college that's here in Buffalo, where I'm from. And I said, shit, I'm about to sign up. And I did. So on Friday, I decided that I was going to go back to school. By Monday, I was damn enrolled in a fucking bachelor's program. So, and
well, at least that shit's productive, guys.
It was very productive. But for real though, and I ended up getting my bachelor's degree. I finished it. You know what I'm saying? But that's really an example. I'm like, you know what? This is what I want to do, and I'm doing this today. But along the way, as that shit came down, I was like, and I'm, 20 papers in, what the hell did I do?
Yeah.
What was I thinking? Up for? Yes. So now I use my energy to create. You know what I mean? And that's what I do. I use another example was with how that book came about, because I decided I wanted to go and get a cabin in the middle of the goddamn woods. That was another manic high, and I did that. And I got this cabin in the middle of the woods. But when
you got some shit done in the middle of the fucking woods.
I did not then in the middle of the woods. I got there because that shit was crazy. And I left before I ended up on the fucking episode of Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh,
but yeah. Okay. But on the way home, I got ideas, and I took those ideas, and that's where my anthology came from. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm creating and I'm on a high, I just got to keep going, and I'm building a damn website right now, or I'm doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's what a manic high looks like, but it can also be counterproductive if you don't channel it the right way. It can manifest as unsafe sex. Or not even unsafe, random, whatever. Mm-hmm. It can manifest in overspending. You know what I'm saying? You out buying all kinds of shit that you don't got no business buying because you like shit. I'm doing whatever. It again can manifest in overeating. It can you know what I'm saying? So it depends on the person. And for me, it manifested. I had to flip that energy and use it positively, something that's productive and something that's going to be beneficial, not just for me, but for other people as well.
That part. Now tell us what the overeating piece look like. So you're in your low. Tell us what you're gravitating towards, because I want people to hear. And I'm doing this because a lot of people hear me. You know what I'm saying? Like they get it already. They get it already.
Yeah.
But they need to hear it from another mouth, so that, because you never know, the vibration and frequency from my voice may not do it. Right. And they may need to hear somebody else saying, because people don't understand how, food isn't the whole issue, but it plays a major role.
Right.
So what are some of the things when you get into a space, and I'm going to say, now correct me if I'm wrong, but if you go into your low, is this where the food now comes in? Because now you're wanting to be secluded, out the way. Is that when the food comes in? When does the food come in where you feel like you need that to cope?
Oh goodness. When the low part comes up, a lot of times, like if something, I don't know, something may happen or something, and it doesn't even have to be a major thing. You know what I'm saying? Something that kind of throws me off. And then I might just be like, fuck it. I'm just going to go in my room or wherever. I'm going to veg out on the couch or whatever. And when I say overeat, I don't mean I'm sitting here like my 600-pound life with a pack of bacon on my God. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. Y'all know what them heifers be doing. So it's not, I ain't sitting there with a platter, with a pack of bacon and a pack of sausage and 20 eggs and all that shit. But it looks like I'm still eating some shit I shouldn't be eating. So I might just be like, you know what, whatever. I'm going to eat these donuts, or I'm going to eat this pizza, or I'm going to eat whatever it is I want to eat. And I'm just going to chill. And it may be days. And I just say, that's when you really don't care. I really just don't care. You know what I mean? Because I'm so damn low that I just don't care. And I don't care what I look like tomorrow. I don't care if I look crazy. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what that is. That's what that is. And that's what I mean by the overeating. So it's not my 600-pound life, even though I do believe that probably, for some of those folks, maybe that's some kind of manifestation of whatever. But yeah, that's what it looked like for me. So I might be reaching for the chips, or I'm reaching for, some extra chicken, or I'm just not caring and just eating whatever.
So let me ask you this. What was the moment when you realized shit was out of control and you really needed to buckle in and do something different?
You mean as it relates to
the food piece and and the connection between the food and the disorder? Yeah.
Got it. Now, the connection, goodness gracious. When what was this, maybe last year around March, February, somewhere in there. I don't know. I just was tired, like, of the back and forth. I lose a bunch of weight and gain it right back, or gain a bunch of weight. You know what I'm saying? And I just got tired of that back and forth. And I decided, you know what? That can't be my coping mechanism. So, when you introduce that, and it's not like you had just introduced it, but when you introduce that to me, and when I decided that I wanted to stop the bullshit and stop playing or whatever, taking the workouts and you know what I'm saying? That's like, it really is therapeutic. I don't like it all the time, but I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't. I fucking hate cardio. I'm gonna just say that. Take these glasses off.
Listen, y'all, I wasn't. She's expressing herself.
I need y'all to understand. I can't stand it, but it's therapeutic. It's not relaxing, but it's an outlet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It really is an outlet. And when you start seeing the results of the outlet, and you see the results of not overeating, that's a mood booster right there. That's, you know what I mean? It really is. It's a mood booster. You feel 1,000 times better. I know I did. That's how it felt for me.
So let me back up a little bit. When you're old way, right? When you would cope and you would eat the Twizzlers, because Twizzlers is that,
y'all, a bitch would eat the 2-pound bag of Twizzlers, just sitting around. Twizzlers.
You was not alone. I was guzzling them down.
I'm telling you.
Fucking licorice. Girl, and would polish it back with no issues.
None. And like I said, it's not like I was eating a whole bunch of stuff, but that the Twizzlers, I would really sit there and get that big giant pack of Twizzlers and just sit around eating Twizzlers all day.
So now you're eating the Twizzlers. It gives you the euphoria you're looking for the hot second. And then when it's done, tell us how you feel. They've heard me say it, but you tell them how you,
Like
once the Twizzlers are done, what is now the next emotion you got?
Like shit.
That part.
You feel like shit. And at least I know I did, because I knew damn well I ain't had no business sitting up eating a whole bag of Twizzlers or packed, not even a small pack. Get to the big pack. Who does this? And I knew, of course, when I'm doing it, but I didn't care when I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care then. But after, I felt horrible. I really did. So, and then when you feel bad, and when I was feeling bad, I would feel bad and say, you know what? Well, shit, I might as well eat this now. I might as well eat something else.
Because you're already in. I've already fucked up. So now I might as well just go all in because I've already fucked up. So you use that. I used to do that. You would use that as an excuse to just
keep going.
Shit.
To keep doing it. Yep, to keep doing it. Instead of saying, no, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I do that now. And don't get me wrong. 99.9% of the time, I'm eating the right shit. I might eat some kettle chips. I don't know. But I also know that I'm not going to act like a damn fool and keep going with it. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know my boundaries. I know that I can't eat bread. I know, you know what I'm saying, all the time. I know damn well that if I sit around eating macaroni and cheese and Twizzlers and this and that all of the unbigging, I ain't got the back all the way unbigged. So I can't be playing these kind of games like this. I can't keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, right. Like, for real, y'all. So you mess up your progress. You know what I'm saying? And so that makes you even more depressed all over again. At least that's what it would do for me. Yeah. So you eat all of this shit, or I would eat all this shit. And then once that euphoric, because it is a high, it really is a euphoric high. Once you get that, you're satisfied from that, and then I feel all bad about it, then I'm like, damn. So I'm not feeling really any better. You know what I mean? It's not helping. It doesn't. It does not help with the depression. You think it does, but it does not. It does
not. It doesn't. Okay, so let's touch on I remember your knee pain, and I ain't heard you talk about your knee in a while. Let me just, we ain't talked about the knee in a while.
No, they just cramping the fuck up now.
But let me just tell y'all real quick before I let her roll in, right? So when I got her,
it's been 2 years. Yeah.
It has. Okay. When I got her, she had this knee pain, y'all. And when I tell you that motherfucking knee would shift and come the fuck up out the socket, it was to freak me out. But I wasn't running, right? I'm like, I really felt deeply that I could help her. And I'm like, nah, I ain't. Woo! Her knee moving. God, what did you got me doing? But I'm in. David, I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
Bone popped out, y'all. I turn the wrong way. That sucker pop smooth out.
Y'all, we be in class because keep in mind, I'm online, right? And she's in Buffalo, New York. This is how online I am. Okay, I'm online. So she does my class from Buffalo, New York. So she logs in, and when she taps out, I'm like, God damn it, her knee is this bitch knee in places.
He didn't fell smooth out. You see me go down, I ain't getting back up. That knee is a wrap. But I have not had, y'all, that shit ain't no joke, I tell you. But I have not had, I can't remember the last time that joint then popped out like that. It hasn't, oh my goodness. I can't remember the last time.
And let me tell y'all,
but back then,
I would legit be like, God, what am I doing with her? You got to help me. Mm-hmm. Girlfriend's body parts is shifting. This is the real conversation I'm having with the good Lord, okay?
Yeah.
And he's like, and I'm researching, and I'm like, okay, she needs blood flow consistency. All right, this is where we're at. This is okay. Her eating, all right, bet. So like, I'm invested at this point, because what you're not gonna do is tell me what God built can't be repaired. I was in that zone. I was in that zone. And I have not heard her complain about her knee. Even, and let me go further. Even when she has her moments, she's not going back to the Twizzlers. She's not digging up nothing crazy.
No,
even with now, tell us about what your highs and lows look like now. What do they look like now? I know we have them, and let me be clear. Let me say this, because a lot of people think I'm some like super earthy and don't believe in man-made shit. No, let me tell some shit real quick. I believe in a healthy balance between man-made and God, and let me tell you why. Because I do not believe the creator gave us these brains to not do shit with them. Okay. I do believe we were meant to create shit and do great and phenomenal things. Where my issue lie is that we self-inflict issues that causes us to need the man-made shit. And the more we self-inflict, the stronger they got to create shit, because we are self-inflicting the trauma on our own beings. So the medicine gets stronger, and we're leaning more on man-made instead of leaning more on fruits, veggies, water that will keep your body, your vehicle. Oh, hold on, my microphone, y'all. Hold on. Toys. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. There we go. Boom. So we tend to taint our bodies with nonsense that causes the ailments, which now requires us to have to think harder to create stronger medicines to sustain us. So tell us what your highs and your lows look like today. What does that look like, girl?
Listen, it looks nothing like it used to, I'll tell you that. The highs, again, I use it to create. When I'm in that mode, I just create. You know what I mean? That's what that looks like. The lows now, and I want to say this, whether you're on medication or not, you will have them. They just won't be as severe, period. That's going to be something that I deal with for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? So they're not as severe, right? They don't last as long. And I recognize them coming. Because I recognize, I'm so mindful. I know when it's coming. I know when that low is on the way. I know it's coming. I know the symptoms. I know, because I get real aggravated, and then, some shit will piss me off, and I'm like, you know what? I'm done. And I'll just sign out for the day, or however long it is I need to sign out for. But now I'm not signing out with some food. I'm not just going to sign out and sit around. And I will sign out. I will. But I'll just get quiet. You know what I mean? And I use my journal a lot. I might smoke my weed, whatever, I'll tell you that. And I might go in that basement and lift. That's just, those are the things, instead of reaching for that food, instead of reaching for the alcohol, or because that was the thing too. I used to, I'm not gonna say I was an alcoholic, but
right.
I would still reach for that. You know what I mean? Thinking it's gonna make me feel
take the edge off. Like, you
That's
get it,
right.
like you get something to take the edge off. You're getting something to relax because you got other bullshit going on, and you need something to take.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. That's right. And so instead of doing that, I know now, like I said, I recognize it. I know it's coming. And when I know it's there, then I just got to take a moment. Just maybe last week, I felt it. It was coming. I was getting overwhelmed, too much shit going on. You know what? I ain't gonna be able to go into this office today. And y'all can like it, or you can not like it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And that's just what it is.
And I'm glad you're saying that, because that brings me to this thought. Y'all, I legit have bi-weekly meetings with my fit moms that are a part of my program. And one of the things we talked about is setting boundaries.
Right.
A lot of us do not set boundaries. We don't honor our beings enough to have a line that we just do not allow no entity, no person, no nothing to cross.
That's right.
We have gotten into a space, especially as women, where we've been taught that it is like strong and it's strength when you set yourself down and service everybody else. Like, look how strong she is. Look at how she does all this shit.
Proud, don't we?
Yeah, girl, stand so firm on it. And you're running yourself, you're slowly, like we're celebrating slowly killing yourself. We're celebrating that. We're celebrating depletion.
Yeah.
We're celebrating energy being drained from you. We're celebrating, fuck my dreams, fuck what I want to do. Let me go help this person. Let me go, never mind my trauma. I'll fix my shit later, but I can fix this person's shit.
I can fix everybody else shit, right?
And we don't stop and be like, you know what? First of all, you really can't service nobody when your own shit ain't together.
You cannot.
You can't. You can't. And then it's like, damn, you don't value yourself. We don't value ourselves enough to say, no, I don't want to do that. And when we feel like saying that, we really don't. We really feel like we gotta, even when we don't feel like doing it, we're programmed to still fucking do it.
That's it.
We're programmed to just say yes, even when our being wants to say no. We are programmed to just go with it because we're strength.
That's right.
We carry the family. We're the do it and the fix it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah, that ain't it. Because then when I'm looking as a coach, when I'm looking at what society looks like today, we're more sicker, younger. We're dying younger. Hell, what, a few months ago, a year ago, Snoop Dogg's daughter had a fucking heart attack.
A stroke, wasn't it? Or a stroke? Yeah.
And I'm looking at the level of stress we inflict on ourselves, the level of,
deep,
I got to get to the money. I got to get to the money. Not understanding that all money ain't meant for you to get to. You know what I'm saying? You can't
at all costs, though. At all costs. At all costs.
Girl.
And I'm man. And you know what? I'm guilty of that. I will sit my ass in front of this computer for hours and hours and hours and hours. And oh, fuck it. I got to do this. I got to do this. Oh my God. I gotta. Instead of saying, you know what? I'm tired and I'm done. And I've really learned to do that. I'm closing this damn computer and I'm going to bed, or I'm going to sit in there, or whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? Instead of consistently just running yourself into the damn ground.
That. And we have to understand too, rest is so imperative, y'all. Let me be real. Let me keep it real funky. Let me keep it real 100, right? Because I'm about that. And because I believe so deeply in my people getting it, right? I'm going to keep it 100. It doesn't take much to have health and wellness. You literally have to train for what your life entails. So when people see me doing the extra heavy stuff, my life entails that, right? I have a whole son who's 110 pounds.
Yeah.
That I have to live. So what you see me doing may not be for you, but it should ignite you to say, what is my reality? What is my life? Where is the you are here point?
Yeah.
And then training from that. Your training may only be 5-pound weights. Your training may only be 10-pound weights. It depends on what you're battling internally and what your lifestyle consists of. But what we don't do is when we're showing up to life, we don't stop and really understand what we're showing up for. We're just showing the fuck up. We don't even know where we're at, what we're doing, where we going. We don't know nothing.
Yeah.
You have to understand and be so real with yourself that you say, I'm right here, no matter how fucked up and stank it is. You have to understand what you're fighting through so you can really fight through that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You really do. You really do. Now, let me ask you this. How hard during your glow up, right? First of all, tell them how many pounds you lost. Tell them.
Let me tell y'all something. When I got with you originally, 2021, I was at 263 pounds. I lost some weight, gained it back, lost it, gained it. When I got with you and decided that I wanted to, I wanted to do this damn thing for real. I was 263. I am 157. 157.
That part. Now
157. Let me tell y'all something. I can't remember the last time I was under 200 pounds, period. You know what I mean? 263 was my highest. I had never been, that big, but that was depression. That was anxiety. That was just, not giving a damn. Because I didn't. I didn't. And I didn't even recognize, oh my God. I didn't even recognize that it had gotten to that point. nobody around me said it. I mean, I knew I had gained some weight until I seen this picture. Child, I said, who the fuck is that? I was standing there looking like the Michelin Man or something. Outrageous. And when I saw that, I said, oh no.
Y'all, she sent me this picture and said, nobody told me. And I said, I feel you, because I got pictures of where I was looking, y'all.
Crazy.
I was looking crazy as fuck. And no one said shit. Not a single soul said anything. When I tell you, I look so sick and depressed in them pictures and nobody said nothing.
Skin messed up. My skin is clear and happy and glowing. All of that.
Angie, can I get really real with y'all? I even had friends who were therapists that didn't tell me I was fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
In my face, having full-fledged conversations and lunch and watching me kill myself. Let me say that, watching me fucking kill myself.
But you know what? You know why? Because we celebrate with food. So if we doing that, we not seeing nothing wrong with that, then no, I don't, of course they're not going to say it because they don't see anything wrong with it. And they don't see you as being sick. I really think that. I don't think that we see that. I don't think we realize that. And you know what I'm saying? I don't. Yeah. I don't think we do.
You got a point there.
Yeah, I don't. I really don't think that it's intentional. I think they just really don't realize it and just don't know. And you don't know what you don't know. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So you are not going to pin that because that's another comment. We got to come back with that one.
Oh, yeah.
We got to come back with that one. So tell me this. How hard was it to stick to the process with your highs and your lows?
Hard as fucking hell. It's hard as fucking hell now.
Say it again. Scream it one more time.
Hard as fucking hell.
One more time.
Hard as fucking hell, goddammit. It's not easy, and I'm not going to tell you that it is, because it's not. I would be lying if I told you this shit was easy. It was not. It was not. I don't want to get the fuck up in the morning. And because my schedule has changed like it has, I can't do, I have to rearrange. So no, I don't want to get the fuck up at 4 o'clock in the morning and stretch or work out, or I don't want to. No, I don't. No, I don't want to get on at 8 o'clock or whatever the fuck time I goddamn work outside. No, I don't. I don't. I absolutely don't. I feel good when I do. At the end of it, of course, I feel great, but god damn it, I don't want to. Okay? No, I don't want to. Yes, I want to eat the other shit. I want to eat macaroni and cheese. Damn it. I want to eat the donuts and shit. I want to eat all that shit. But I know that I cannot. It's just not worth it for me. It's just not. It really isn't. It's just not worth it for me. It's hard as hell every fucking day. You know what? Let me say this. It's not like, oh my God, I'm just gonna die if I don't have it. But it's hard to say, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm not having that. Think about when you go to work, and y'all know how office culture is. You know what I'm saying? And then also in the line of work that I'm in, when I'm going and traveling to these different facilities and I have to do lunch with different people to try to bring in home care folks or whatever. So you might, yeah, hey, let's go have lunch. Hey, let's go have it, because our culture is so right. It's all about, celebrating with food. We take meetings with food. They want to order. Yeah, hey, you want to order just today? Do you want to order something? I don't want none of it. I don't. I live like around where I live at, the whole strip. On this one strip, there is KFC, there is Popeyes, there is McDonald's, there is Checkers, there is Sonic. There's Wendy's, there's Tim Hortons, and there is what's that last one? Taco Bell. What is that? 8 on one street. It's not even 2 miles long.
Same here. I can go to one strip and find Popeyes, Bojangles, Olive Garden. I can find Macaroni Grill, House, Checkers, Wendy's, Whataburger, girl, when I tell you the restaurant, I mean, like a whole strip of just, you want to sit down or you want to drive through? Do you want to sit down or you want to drive?
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's crazy.
Absolutely. And it is. Absolutely.
Answer this real quick. What made you stay in the fight?
Because I feel so much better. I love the way I feel. I love that I can climb a flight of stairs and not get winded. Okay, I love that if I feel like it right now, I can drop and do 100 goddamn squats. I don't want to, but I can. I love that my knee don't pop the fuck out, if I turn my leg the wrong goddamn way. Not just my knee, my back. I had terrible, terrible back pain. I had surgery on my back. And I needed to, they still want me to do another back surgery, but I don't have that pain because I lost that weight. I love that. I like it. You know what I mean? I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I love that I can, I don't have to go to Torrid, to the big girl store. Shout out to Torrid. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I don't have to.
But you don't have to be there.
I don't have to. I love that I don't wear a fucking 2X or a 16. You know what I'm saying? And all of that other shit. That I can wear a large. But I don't know when the last time is I wore a large shirt or a size 9 jeans. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, from a 16. So I love that.
Listen, can I be real? Like, even today, it still feels surreal.
It does. Because when I go in the store, I still go to the plus size section. That's I migrate over there. I'm like, wait a minute.
I'm not over there.
I can't fit none of this shit.
None of this shit. I'm not over there. Mm-hmm. And it still feels surreal.
It does. It still feels surreal.
Like, even when I see old pictures of myself, it's like, girl, that was you.
That was me. Even just from a year ago. Yeah. I'm looking at pictures.
Even when you climb steps and you're not like exactly prancing. But when you make it, it'd be like, damn, there was a point that I would have sat down.
I can run up the stairs. I can run up the stairs.
And you think about it, like at one point, this shit would have laid me out.
Between my knee and I can't breathe. Would
have laid you down, right?
I love that I can speed walk through the mall if that's what I feel like doing. And I remember one time a few years ago, I'm walking through the mall, I couldn't breathe. Like, God damn. You know what I mean? And that's
simple
not an issue.
Doing simple shit was hard as.
Yeah. And I love my plants. I love to garden. I love all those things. And I could not be bent over and shit because my back was fucked up. And I can do that stuff now. You know what I mean? If that's what I want to do without being in pain. Without having to spend the rest of the day in the fucking bed because I expended too much. It was too much. Yeah.
You overdid it doing normal, typical, regular shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
And when being in this space, you think back and like, damn, just basic shit was a complication. Basic shit was a complication.
Yeah.
Basic shit.
Absolutely.
Basic shit.
Absolutely.
A whole complication. Basic shit.
Yeah. So I love it. And that's why that, it's hard. It's hard as hell. But the other way was harder. Yeah. The other way was harder.
And that's what I try to tell people. Like, you don't understand that what you're doing right now is way harder than doing this shit here.
Absolutely.
Way harder.
Really
so
is.
let's wind it back. It
really is.
Your high, in your manic high, you decided to do an anthology.
I did.
And let's talk about her.
I did, y'all.
You like how I slid that back in, right? You like how I slid on back into that.
I like how you threw that in there. Wait a minute. I want to be able. Look at these. I had to look over here at these comments. We got all kinds of comments in here, girl. I ain't see none of that.
No, listen, I'm sorry. I get so
we got our DJ in the comments. Uh-oh.
Hey, y'all. Wait a minute. Hey, Nikki. Hey, it's that private. Yes, man. So, Nikki, there were certain things that I was a private eater for. Krispy Kreme was a private eating moment for me. I never let anybody see me eat Krispy Kreme. No one has ever seen me. Well, in recent times when I go with Lyric, because he likes donuts, I'll get one, the minis with him, and I'd share one with him. But prior to now, because I have control over that shit now, prior to when I was in my heavier girl phase, I wouldn't let nobody watch me eat junk food. Krispy Kreme in particular, because I would polish a dozen donuts off, y'all. I legit will go get the dozen and sit in the parking lot by myself in the car and eat them.
Yep.
All 12.
Yep.
All 12.
Yep. And I was certainly sneak, I ain't gonna say sneak, but you didn't know that's what I was doing. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
So yeah, I know what you said. I know. So yeah, like how you segued off into this man, me and this manic high in the middle of the woods and coming back. So when I was on my way back from that ridiculous excursion that I took myself on, and let me tell y'all something. When I say in the middle of the woods, y'all, I was in the middle of the fucking woods in a cabin with no door. It was so deep that I could pass the place because I couldn't even catch it on the GPS. That's how deep it was. And when I pulled up, this white man with no shirt, 6 teeth, and a can of beer came to the doggone thing. I said, am I in the right place? And I was in the right place.
Hold on, let's back it up real quick. I got a couple of questions. No door. Can you talk about this?
No, there was no fucking door.
What you mean?
It was just open. It was just an open cabin. Exactly. So I get to this cabin. First of all, the girl, whoever she was, told me, oh yeah, I drove up here from Texas looking for work. What kind of place have I gotten here to? So I got my Fifi, my little Chorky, and Fifi is just as bougie as her mama. Fifi ain't even want to walk on the ground, honey. So I had to carry Fifi. She looking like, what the fuck is this?
This is beneath me.
Girl. So this lady says here, here's the lamp. It's been charging in the sun all day. What do you mean it's been charging in the sun all day? Why does that? Is there no electricity back? What is back here? So she done took me through this trail. Okay, I'm back there, and I'm like, what the fuck? Is this it? Girl, it was just a cabin with a porch and a rocking chair. It looked so cute on Airbnb. I don't know. They some liars. But there was a window and there was like woods in the back. If they'd have killed my black ass, I probably wouldn't be found right now.
So let me make sure I have clarification because
no door. It was just wide the fuck open. There's no lights back there. There's none of this shit. So I got back there and she said it gets pretty dark. I guess so, bitch. You giving me a solar light? What is this? Then she said up at the main house. What you mean, the big house? What is this? The slave quarters? What did you send me to? I feel like it was the slave quarters. And so when she like, we got plenty of venison in the freezer. Venison. And the bathroom was in the big house. So what you're telling me is, girl, when I get into this little cabin, there was a bed and there was a ladder that went to a bed at the top. That was it.
So you mean anybody can come in your cabin?
Anything. To hell with anybody. Anything. Ain't no telling what the hell would have came in there.
Let me be clear with y'all. Okay, let me tell y'all a little taste. I told y'all I have ADHD. We're literal people. I mean literal. So in my world, I'm like, does she really mean like people can legit? There's really no door, and people can legit just go. Okay, so you can have visitors from humans, animals, whatever the fuck feels like joining you.
So who the fuck sleeps?
Oh, that's not it.
What kind of people are you? Who sleeps outside? What are you doing? Even in a tent, it got a zipper. What the fuck? So whatever.
You ain't even have a zipper since you ain't had no zipper, no buttons, no.
Then she told me, well, there, you can go down. We have plenty of, because I'm like, I can't get food. What is happening? So she's like, oh, we got plenty of venison in the deep freezer and we're doing a roast tonight. I said, a roast of what? Me? My black ass? No, I'm leaving. They roasting deer. I said, ma'am, I don't want no venison. It's plenty in the freezer. I don't want this shit. Do you think I'm about to stay? No, I'm leaving. So I left. Okay. Me and Fifi got the fuck up out of there. You understand? So on my way home, I'm just thinking of things because this all happened. I was turning 50. This was the year of my 50th birthday. This is what I did for my 50th birthday. 50 is a crazy time. I was feeling emotional. And so that's why I ended up doing this dumb shit in the first place. Because I turned 50 and I was all in my feelings and shit, right? Look at Tanika said, poor Fifi. Yes, poor Fifi, girl. Um, so I was all in my feelings and shit, right? So on my drive, and I'm thinking, it got somebody else got to be feeling like this. I know other women when they are approaching 50 are feeling crazy all over the place. I'm like, I'm halfway to 100. I know I just graduated from high school 10 minutes ago. How did this happen? Okay. And I thought to myself, I would love to compile those stories. I always knew, because this I've been in 3 anthologies prior to this, but I've never been the visionary author, of course. But I always knew I wanted to do my own, and I said, you know what, this is it. And so there is an art to womanhood, and this is what I'm thinking, that as women, man, we go through some shit, but in that, to celebrate the art that is womanhood, I wanted to highlight the stories of women that were reaching that 50 mark and beyond. I mean, so originally when I started the project, that's what it was for women going to that great 50 and beyond, right? But women then were reaching out to me from everywhere, like, wait a minute, I want to join, I want to join, I want to join. So I switched it. And the result of that is this. I switched it and I took it from the Art of Womanhood. It was originally celebrating the essence, power, and grace of being a woman. And that was in, with the women that were 50 and above. But I said, you know what? We are also fierce, feminine, and fearless. And so it evolved into the Art of Womanhood, fierce, feminine, and fearless. And that's what we got right here. Right. Listen, DJ laughing at me. He said I can't. But and that's like I said, as I was riding home, that's what that evolved into. You know what I mean? And I don't know, because this lady, right? It's this lady. I don't know, this lady that's also one of my co-authors here. Shout out to my girl over here, Miss Libra J. Hicks, who is also in this anthology. And I just know I compiled the perfect. This was the perfect group of women that I got. From the 34-year-old mother to the 70-year-old mother. You know what I'm saying? And I got a perspective of every woman's their experience with life, their experience with womanhood, and all the shit that comes along with it. But I didn't want to just celebrate the challenges. It was about the triumphs and the overcoming. Definitely. Right? Because we are overcomers. I am an overcomer. I've overcome some shit, y'all. It ain't in this book, but you listen to me long enough and you will know all about it, right? And so there were so many women. Our stories are best told by us. Womanhood has been under attack, right? We got people telling us what we should wear, what we should do, how we should think, what we should do with our bodies. We can't have babies. No, you can't have this abortion. You need to do this, that. Right?
And that's the conversation on another day too.
Absolutely. And telling us what womanhood is and what it isn't, and leaving women out of the equation. And so I wanted to tell the stories of my sisters, because we are so multifaceted. And I wanted to share those stories. And that's where that came from.
That part, show us the book. We got to see the book though. Put it all up in the screen, girl. Put that shit up in the
screen. Y'all see that? But do y'all see what that say? Visionary author. My nails are raggedy, but that's all right. Visionary author Angela M. Mitchell. And it's just, y'all can't see the little heads, but they on there. Where Libra little head at? Right there. There she go. But these stories, man, are amazing. I have read this, of course, and I don't know, this project was so much more for me because I did this shit myself. You know what I'm saying? And going through and reading these stories, the stories are crazy. They really are. The stories are crazy. I have a woman that became a mother at 14 years old. I got pregnant for the first time at 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? I got pregnant for the second time. I'm saying pregnant at 15 years old, but I gave birth to my first child at 17. I was a mother of 2 by 19 years old. You know what I'm saying? So that was a connection. Your story. And what I love about it is that they weren't all just stories. They were perspectives. You see what I'm saying? The 70-year-old woman that I'm talking about, who also was an editor, who also edited the book for us. She's an educator. She was the first Black woman administrator in the California school system. That's history. You know what I'm saying? That's history right there. My sister was one of the authors. I learned some things about my sister that I didn't know. Joan, who was my mentor, you know what I mean? She shared her story. It's just the stories, man, are crazy. One story was about how I think she was talking about her experience with getting her period. You know what I mean? Shit like that that we never really talked about. Things can be traumatic for us, but we keep so many things in. We hold on to our dreams. We put everybody else before us, and we don't get into it. And that's what this book and this series is about. This is volume one. This is volume one. So, there is a series. And until the Most High tell me to stop doing the series, this is like chicken soup for the soul, but it's this. You know what I'm saying? So think that. And that's what that is, man. That's what that is. And I'm really proud of this project. I really, really am proud of the project.
That part. Tell everybody if they want to be a part of volume 2, how they can get in
Oh,
touch.
well, y'all got to stay tuned because it's coming. Volume 2 is coming. Hit me up, inbox me, DM me because I got spots and we're going to talk about that. But I'm giving away a free book. So,
that part. Giveaway time. Giveaway.
So if you want this book, if you would like this book, let me know in the comments that you want this book. What is she? Oh my God! These people gotta stop harassing me. Look, I had to look over here. Y'all got two phones and shit ringing all over the place. But it's outrageous, y'all. I tell y'all, it's outrageous. But but really though, yes, I want let me know what. Let me see. Fierce, because the theme of the book is fierce, feminine, and fearless. And each section, there's a fierce section, there's a feminine section, there's a fearless section. Libra is in the feminine section. Let me know what fierceness means to you. Drop it in the comments and let me know what it means to be fierce.
That part.
Let me know, and we're gonna get this autographed copy of this book. And coming with it, we just, stay tuned because there's another component. Not only is there volume 2, there is also a companion journal that goes with this book. So y'all stay tuned because it's coming. It's coming. It's in the works. It's actually completely done. I'm just waiting for the final thing before I put it out there to the public. So yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm typing, y'all. Listen, I'm a one-man band, okay?
That's it. That's all right, because this is what we do. That's what we do.
Listen. So let me ask you this, since we're here, we're dropping the book. Through one of your highs, you came up with the anthology, and here we are.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. This being your first anthology, tell us your experience of being the first time as a visionary.
Oh, man. I don't even know the words to describe the feeling because it's an accomplishment. You know what I mean? From start to finish, I did this. You know what I'm saying? I did this thing. I did this thing. And so I don't know. The amazing just doesn't describe it. I'm beyond proud. I'm beyond grateful. Grateful is one of the things that I can say. Just the fact that I was able to do this, the fact that the Most High gave me the ability, the clarity, the strength, the fierceness, the fearlessness, and the femininity, baby, to get this thing done. And so, yeah. Yeah. And we have the virtual summit coming up July 27th.
There you go. Tell us about it.
Libra is a speaker as well. So the Fierce Feminine and Fearless Virtual Summit is coming up, and we are going to get into this. Is like a mid-year recharge, right? And it's on that premise. And it's not just a virtual summit. It's also a workshop. It's going to be interactive. We're going to do some work. It's so many of us that have so much shit we want to do. And sometimes we don't know how to do it, or we don't know, where to even start, right? The speakers, these women are women that are at the top of their game, and they are all speaking on what it means to be fierce, what it means to be feminine, what it means to be fearless, and how you can use that to take your life to the next level. And that's where we at, and in between that, like I said, we're going to do some work.
That part.
We're going to do some work.
Now, tell us this. How important is it for health and wellness to be a part of a entrepreneur slash small business owner's life.
Mm.
How is it
Oh,
important?
man, it is beyond important. If you not right, your business ain't gonna be right. Your money ain't gonna be right. If your health and wellness, how can you function? Right? When I could not function in my businesses, when I didn't know what the hell was going on. There was times I couldn't show up right because I couldn't. You know what I mean? And this was before the diagnosis, before I really knew what was going on with me. If you are not well mentally, emotionally, and spiritually as well, and physically, if you are not well in those areas in your life, nothing else is going to work out. And we're going to get into that at the virtual summit as well.
That part, that part. So before we wrap this, I'm going to leave the comments up. So what we'll do is, if you tag Miss Angela Mitchell with your answer, her information is in the description. If you look
Yes.
up, all of her information is up there. So you just need to tag her. She wants to know what fierce means to you. What does that
As
look
a woman, what does that mean to you? What does
that,
being fierce as a woman mean to you?
that
So
part?
tag me, drop it in the comments, tag me, and come get this book.
That part.
And stay
And
tuned for the summit.
All right.
Stay tuned.
Let me say this before we close out, y'all. My purpose with Libra's Thoughts, this space, is to bring individuals that have experienced a growth and evolving experience, a moment, doctors that worked in the field, therapists, counselors, and then you got people like me who are certified and just have a passion for it, to come talk to you guys on this space. My purpose for that is, you guys have to pay attention to how things are narrated around you. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when it comes to my Black and brown people, because I've been on the side of low vibrations, okay, let me say that, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the side currently of high vibrations, I want to share as much as I can so you guys can start opening up your mind. What we tend to do is do a lot of disagreeing, not seeing eye to eye, when really you just need to see bigger than what you're doing.
Yeah.
Never mind what you disagree with someone else, but can you use whatever is being presented to open your mind to think bigger? Can you use it to see where you're fucking up? Can
Yeah.
you use it to see where you need improvement so that you can grow? A
Right.
lot of us are sicker, younger,
Yeah.
with ailments that we shouldn't even be addressing,
Right.
because we are living in a high stressful society. And with high stress, your energy is craving for it to be refueled to keep up with the levels of stress.
Right.
So this will influence what you put between your lips to consume in your digestive system.
Right.
I do this because we don't even understand that this world that we are living in has been built on stress, and we show up for it willingly in the hamster wheel, running in place and going nowhere. And in the process of doing that, we're killing ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can present something to you that will ignite in your brain to think bigger and better than what you currently have, I've done my job. I'm not asking y'all to agree, because y'all know I don't give a fuck. I
Absolutely.
just want to make sure that you have enough information from enough sources to make a decision to flip your life around for the better. We do too much whining and crying and
That's
not
right.
enough building, not enough healing, not enough accepting, not enough. We're just not doing enough to attain what we deserve. We
Yeah.
get stuck in the funk. So
Yeah.
what I want y'all to do one more time is tag Angie in the
And
comments.
share this video, y'all.
Please like, share. It will be on YouTube. I'm gonna load this shit up. It will drop on YouTube next week, actually, y'all. So like, share, support. This is the goal: is to help people understand the importance of health and wellness. And let me give you one more thing. I'm not looking for you to sign up with me. I said it. I'm not for everybody.
That's
I'm
right.
for the motherfucker who has a willingness to win. And if that's not you, I'm not your coach, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But if I've ignited something in your mind to do something different, don't no matter if you sign up with me or not, I've done my damn job.
That's right.
I just want to make sure that we understand our value enough through these lives that I'm doing with different people, and some will be with just myself. You understand your worth. You understand what you were put here to do. You find out if you don't know. You love yourself enough to flip the narrative. You're realistic with yourself to understand what bullshit you're keeping around, and you go win. It don't necessarily have to be with me. I am not for everybody. Let me say that. I'm not for everybody. But you need to crank something up to do something different so you can have more than the whining, complaining, and I don't have.
That's right. That's right.
You got any final words before we clock up out of this?
I just what you said. What you said. What you said. Like I said, stay tuned. The Fierce Feminine and Fearless virtual summit is coming up next month. So stay tuned for that. Like, share, comment, get your book. And
put the book up in the camera again, girl. Put the book up in the camera again.
Get your free copy.
That part. Yeah. Us international best-selling author.
That's it. And also, y'all, I am a marketer extraordinaire. So if you want your shit marketed, holla at me.
Say it one more time. Let me slow it down because I can stretch this a second. Go on and tell them again.
Marketer extraordinaire. I did mention that I am a certified digital marketing strategist, certified content marketing strategist. I'm actually Meta certified. I'm also a certified funnel builder. I build sales funnels, all the things when it comes to marketing. I love, I love me some marketing, girl. I love it. I love to help other businesses to get themselves in front of the people they need to get in front of so they can sell what they're trying to sell, right? And get their audience and build their social media presence or build their email, whatever, build their digital presence. I am a digital marketer. And so so reach out, holla at me.
That part.
Thatforher.org is my website.
Look up. All the information is in the description. Y'all make sure y'all reach out. You make sure you tag her in the comments. Let her know what fierce means to you as a woman. And she will get that book out to you. This was awesome. This was good shit.
We always have a good time now.
We do, honey. We do. This was great. Y'all, until the next episode, we are out.